Yo. Welcome to the podcast, you guys. We're all number one hosts here, as you know.
Hi.
But we've got myself, Jay. We've got Brody.
Hi, Brody.
We got Josh. And we got Jovi.
And
on the casting couch.
Oh yeah.
And then from YYC.
Executive Director Ben Graham.
Yeah. And Mike.
And executive producer.
The producer. We're here. We just finished moving. We're still kind of getting all set up, but it's all been very good so far. And we've got a few things to talk about today.
Step number 1. What's your favorite hedgehog?
Sonic.
Oh shit.
Sonic. Wait, is Sonic the only actual hedgehog? Because Knuckles isn't a kid now. Amy
Sonic.
is Amy a hedgehog?
She's a fox.
Amy
Oh,
the fox?
Jovi was quick on that one.
Yeah.
Who knows the most about
Big the
Sonic?
cat.
Jovi knows a lot of Sonic
It's our
lore.
resident
Is
Sonic
he?
master here.
Oh, he'll
Do you
show
know
you
a
the
lot
way.
of Sonic
She's
lore?
a foxy lady. What Sonics have you played, Jovi, or have you just watched the porn?
We ordered poke bowls. I'm very excited about them.
Oh yes, I love Pokemon.
What did you guys cook for dinner over there?
I made some garlic noodles with
Oh.
some select spices and a nice barbecue chicken.
Ooh, baby.
Wow.
I like
Really
I already had
the
dinner
select
beforehand.
spices.
Ah,
Like
yeah,
a
dinner before.
curry casserole, and then I ended up grabbing a bagel and a bunch of spinach.
Nice.
Damn it.
Nice.
Healthy.
It's just
You-
Popeye in
You kind of
Oh,
just
man.
back on. Are you back on veggie at all, Mike? Or are you still
Nah, but I just like vegetables.
Me
fair?
Too. They just give you happiness. They really give you just the best emotions.
Take them out of the ground. They just give you everything you ever wanted.
It's true.
I need to eat more vegetables. Apparently.
Yeah. I
No,
I
facts,
made
for real.
I made a dinner the other night, and Brody's like, "What the hell? There's so much on here." And I just like half the plate was vegetables. He's like, "I thanks for making me vegetables."
Yeah, I mean the most vegetables I eat is like mixed greens, like salad, just on like wraps and stuff.
That's a great vegetable consumption, though.
It's like maybe once every 3 days.
That's not terrible, actually. But no, like, they are like amazing food. Like they just
True.
so.
See, it's
good
one
for
thing
how
that
you feel.
always gets to me is that, for me, I'm always thinking, oh, I'm not eating as healthy as I should be, and then I hear stories like that where I'm like, okay, never mind, I'm all right.
Drink not one soda a day.
I drink at least a liter or 2 or 3 a day of
Oh,
water.
soda?
Oh, I
which
thought you were
is
gonna
better
say
than
soda. I
most
was like,
people
oh
when it comes to
my.
any type of fluid.
It's true.
Me
I usually get
too.
like a liter a day.
Dude, there's a guy I usually work with in the effects department who is like having regular, like he always has a Coca-Cola in his hand, and I
Mhm.
think he has like a 12-pack of Coke a day.
Jesus.
Christ.
Oh my
A
God.
day
It's like a chain smoker, but
on
as
like a
Coca-Cola
slow
addict.
day.
I feel
Yeah,
like
but he
Coke is
also
more damaging.
but he also like still vapes nicotine, and like it's not like he's like that's his only vice.
Right.
And it's
It's
those
just
stories
piled
that
up
I
on
just
him.
remind myself that okay, I'm gonna probably be able to live to past the 70s easily with this type of way of dealing with my health.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mike, if any of us live to an old age or even integrate with technology to become infinite, it's going to be you.
it's true.
Dude, I cannot
agree.
wait for robot arm.
Mike, are you gonna join Meta and get like the face thing?
No,
The
that's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Brody and I
Wait,
were
like-
talking about this the other day, actually. Like, just like the metaverse and being old and doing things for yourselves. Like, even if I'm like capable of going out and doing something like in real life and going on an adventure or like eating things, like I'm gonna continue to do that as long as I can before I just like am in a retiring home, like just slowly dying before I like pop on a headset and live my life
Yeah.
through virtual reality.
Because
And then welcome to the Matrix.
as cool as it could be, it's like it's always gonna have that like uncanny aspect to it where it's not just quite the same as like I imagine eventually you could go on a hike in the metaverse
Yeah.
and it
But
could
then, you know, as
seem
soon as Godzilla pops
almost
up out
like
of the
it,
scene, then you're just
but
like,
then-
okay, the realism is gone.
exactly.
Well,
But
and it's
there's
like
something about
until
it.
you can like sit down and taste something for like the exact like until you get full 5 cents, like full like nerve dive type situation, it's not going to be worth it. And then at the same time, like you still can't beat real life.
But what if you can? Then what?
Yeah, honestly, like look how addicting they made Instagram. Like they could probably addict you to this virtual life. Like
I'm not saying it's not going to be fun. It's
Well,
just
Josh
like,
tried VR once and he was addicted. So I mean, like,
yeah, and that's like
You know,
early
think-
stages, like not even that advanced
Yeah.
compared to what it could be. You know. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah, because it
Think of
literally
it
is
like-
the most immersive technology of all time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
like-
Yeah, I remember trying it out for the first time and then taking it off and like almost having an existential crisis of just like, what is real? I played that archery game and now I think that I'm like this little like block character shooting at other little block characters.
It's gonna affect people's personalities so much, man. Could like, there's already those dudes on TikTok who like stance up all wide and they like yell at their camera, like, "You should be so scared, bro. If I'm coming for you." Imagine that, but like in the metaverse, and it's like Donkey
Okay.
Kong.
I would be scared if it was Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that's what I
That's a
mean. They're gonna
very,
they're gonna
very fair
inflate their
one.
egos, and they're gonna start doing that to real people.
And then just like throwing big old kegs at people.
Yeah, that's
Sitting
exactly
on top of his ivory tower.
And inside of the keg is just many more tough guys, and they all come out like, "Well, I'm
Like barrel of
coming for
monkeys
you."
situation. Didn't they have that in like Toy Story where they had like the
monkeys in the
barrel
middle.
of
That's what I
monkeys and then
thought.
they're like swarming?
Yeah,
And I'm like, oh man, that is just gonna give children nightmares right there.
totally.
Mhm.
And I hope it does. Children suck.
Yeah.
I hope children have nightmares. It builds character.
Exactly.
Don't worry, we've had the most existential crisis of our lifetime as children, and here we are, just dealing and coping with it. I don't.
hmm
I don't
This-
think
this
I even have to
entire
say what
parkour
type of
team-
crisis it is.
This entire parkour team is just trauma bonding at its finest.
Yep. Back to the metaverse, though. I was just thinking, like, you know, like doing the podcast, let's say, in VR. Like, that'd be cool. But already we've opted to do this in person together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like,
Yeah.
VR might be cool and interesting, and this metaverse might be fun for the first while, but then you're going to get to a point where, like, I want to do this in person. I want to be with those people. And, like, it sounds a lot like they're trying to turn it into, like, you go to work and you just enter the metaverse and you go sit at your desk in the metaverse and do your work at your computer from home. So you can still interact with people but work from home. But, like, that's going to fucking get so dull. I don't
Oh,
want to wear
yeah.
a fucking VR headset for 8 hours a day.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's
fuck that.
essentially a
Suck.
fucking Google Meet, dude. Like,
Yeah. It's just got extra steps. Like, that would
like
Yeah,
Google
no.
Meet with
Fun.
stress. Like, you can't turn off your camera and like eat something. They're just gonna
Uh-huh.
watch you like doing this. And they're like, "What are you doing?"
What is Google Meet?
Nothing.
It's just like FaceTime, but the Google version.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Zoom. I don't know. My school uses it a lot, so
Mm.
My brain went instantly to like just Googling meat.
Everyone, Google Meet
Looks
right
pretty
now.
good. Google Meet at this moment. It's what you need to do.
I remember one time I got Google canceled at my elementary school for a little bit because I Googled Big Bobbers, and one of the results was just like a lady in the water with her tits out.
Big bobber.
Yeah.
That's like not even a like explicit thing to look up either. It's not even your fault. Really, like that's such a goofy.
They just had to like broaden their search terms to block.
I couldn't believe that like it actually came up with like some kind of sexy result because like we just said it as like a like a sexy word, but I didn't think that the rest of the internet had just accepted
Yeah.
big bobbers as like
Big
big
bobbers.
boobs. Big
Yeah.
bobbers.
I used to think it was fun to try and look up non-explicit things and try and find explicit images from it, like like at school or whatever, to just get through the firewall.
So what
Like
like
just
what,
Google like big hot dog or something until eventually like something explicit shows up.
yeah. Like a dick in buns.
Yeah,
That's the kind of stuff you get in VR, man. It's
and
dick and
that
hot
is
dog
the
buns.
metaverse.
The,
Yeah.
the
That's
wolf
what the
in
metaverse
sheep's
is
clothing
for.
just coming through the search history
Yeah.
or through the firewall.
The only time it was safe to search Blue Waffle was at school.
Yeah. Have you guys?
I just really wanted to know what everybody was talking about. Like, I've had blueberry waffles before, so like, what's the big deal?
They turned my waffles green.
Have you guys seen those not safe for work speed runs on YouTube?
No.
And it's
Yes.
What's
it's a
that?
speed run of finding a not safe for work picture of a character like from an anime or a game or something as fast as you can. So they're like, hit the timer, go to Google, type in the character's name, click the first image, and then click, and go through like related images until they eventually find something that's not safe for work, and then stop their time.
Whoa. Oh, couldn't you
hilarious.
just like Google
It's
like
hilarious.
character naked and you would get a
You
result?
could, but you have to just go just from the name of the character.
Just the
Oh,
name
Like,
of the
just see how long
character.
it takes to get to something inappropriate.
Whoa.
I feel like that's something that you could do with Wikipedia as well.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
absolutely.
lot of like crazy speedrun categories out there.
Speedrunning IRL.
Dude, there's a speedrun of how many pencils like are sharpened within a minute. Yeah,
Wow.
and it's
Wait.
wild.
On some Guinness
A
Book
speed
of World
run or a
Records shit.
Guinness World Record? Are those the
It's
same
like a
thing, or-
speedrun and world record. I don't know. It's both.
Are we just calling fast things speed runs
that's what I
now?
was thinking too. Like, is anything timed a speedrun? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, actually,
Watch me
number one-
speedrun to the toilet.
Number one
100-meter
speedrunner
dash
in the
is a
world is
speedrun.
Usain Bolt.
Speedrun
Like, yeah.
coming.
I do that every day.
So yeah,
You
sometimes
guys
I go
are-
for the speedrun, sometimes I go to try and get all the collectibles.
Do you guys speed run to and from work, or?
Work?
Oh yeah, right. That must work.
Imagine if there was a Guinness Book of World Records like holder for the fastest pre-ejaculator in the world. Just like, oh yeah, he was down to milliseconds.
Hold on, pre.
Yeah, pre.
It'd probably just be like 0, like it instant. You know what I mean?
So you're just like, you have like
I
a
am
moisture detector?
pre-ejaculating right now.
simply
Yeah, I
come.
could be.
Got a pH strip in there.
However, fastest post ejaculator. This is Mike's fault.
I blame Josh though. He brought it up.
Well, you roped me into this.
That's all point fingers in a circle.
If I'm getting taken underneath the bus, I'm gonna grab everybody's ankles and pull them under.
Can we get through one podcast without talking about cum?
No.
Shit. And what was the other thing?
Piss.
Yes.
Piss.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Holy Trinity right there.
Baby.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're
I
gonna
don't
talk about a
imagine.
game called Kill It, Eat It, or Come on It. I mean, we're not supposed to talk about cum anymore.
Kill it or eat
I
it.
don't think
Man.
there could be a whole hour where like none of us say come.
I don't think we could
That's
get.
so hard.
I
Like,
do
that's
not
a
think
fun
it's
challenge.
possible.
Even like specifically.
That'd be a
like,
fun
only
party
me.
game.
It's a
But like
challenge
there's
episode.
6 or 7 of us. Like,
That'd be
I
a
don't
really
think
fun
I could
party
not
game.
say
I
cum
think
for
that we
that
could
long.
do. So we do like a party game where if anyone says "come, shit, or piss," they have to take a shot or something.
Bruh.
Like and at the party, I think that'd be funny. Just
It's
like
like
put
we
for,
had
like make
cuck for
forbidden
a while.
words.
God.
Sorry?
I was
Such a
saying
word.
cuck so much. that
Yeah, I was.
You guys
Yeah.
turned it into a drinking game.
Cuck's
You just
kinda
have it on the
fallen out of
whiteboard
those
as you
zeitgeist.
walk in on the front
It has a
door.
little bit.
Or just like
Sharpie.
like you know those games you play. I can't even remember what the game is called, but you know those games you play when you're watching like a specific TV series, and anytime this character does
drinking
this,
game.
Yeah, take a shot.
you could do that for like people's just quirks and
Yeah,
frequent
Mannerisms.
phrases. Anytime like Brody says this, you guys all drink.
totally.
Anytime Brace is pissed.
Like, when you
Yeah.
walk in the door, you have to like write it on a sticky note and give it
Yeah,
to them.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
write somebody else's rule down.
Yeah.
Anytime I say got him. We were fucking. Whose stream was that? I was playing games with Gabe,
Yeah.
my buddy Gabe. I was playing games with him on his stream, and Jay was in the chat, and I made some joke, and then Jay said he's gonna say got him, and then I said got him, and I was like, what the fuck?
You know what actually happened there, because I was
Like-
giggling so much after that, because I was also trying to be quiet because like it was gonna come up, but I typed in because I knew there was a bunch of stream delay.
Yeah.
I typed in he's gonna say with the quotation before, and then right once you said got, I typed out got him and sent it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, did Jay just predict exactly what I was gonna say? What the fuck?
Wow.
I didn't think about stream delay though. That makes sense.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
quick type though. That's like
That's funny,
brr,
though.
and then send.
Well, I
Still-
had all the other stuff before typed out.
Still like just type out got him before bro.
Got
Like when
him.
Brody says got. You know, that's crazy.
I speed run Brody's freaking sprays.
I do say got him a lot though, so fuck.
Do we want to talk about if you're an RPG class, what would you be, or about old cartoons?
Oh, old cartoons.
Let's start with old cartoons because we were talking off camera about Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go, and how Teen Titans was fucking lit and Teen Titans Go was absolute garbage.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
So
Brody got weird because he was like, "Can we really talk about fucking them if they're teens?" Like, I don't know.
Brody got weird.
No, we watch Teen Titans as kids, so it's fine. Everything's okay.
Yeah, back then they were the older kids, man.
Yeah.
So
In my mind, they aged with me.
yeah, yeah, that's right. They're more
Adult
like
Titans.
mid-30s now. So
yeah, true.
yeah, they're
No,
mid-30s
everything
Titans.
checks out.
We're good. But yeah, there's got to be other shows they did dirty. Like it's the age of reboots right now,
Yeah, they're rebooting
Everything's
everything for
getting
the new
rebooted.
generation.
and it wasn't great for a while for a lot of reboots. I can't recall any right now though.
There was a Powerpuff Girls reboot, and I think it's been very unnoteworthy.
Yeah, they also
Ye-
did like they did the Teen Titans.
Blue's
and then they
Clues,
did
it's trash now. They made
Oh.
it 3D.
Blues.
What?
Oh yeah, Blue's Clues.
They made it 3D Blues
The
Clues.
whole charm of it was the style.
Yeah, it belongs
Yeah.
on a 2D plane. It's a side-scrolling adventure.
Yeah. What the fuck?
It's a weird one.
Oh,
Same
yeah.
universe as Paper Mario.
Yeah. Yo, Paper Mario though, especially Paper Mario 2. That was
I've been wanting to play Paper Mario again, like
Yeah.
Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yes, that was a banger game.
Dude, I set up my GameCube on my shelf with my wires behind it so I can play on my TV.
Get
And I've
smacking.
got Thousand Year
They-
Door on my shelf right up there.
They
Yo.
rebooted Spider-Man, like the animated series. Like
Did
remember?
they really?
So
remember,
many
like,
times, dude.
Yeah.
They've done it a lot, but there was a particularly bad one, and it's the most recent one. But they
Oh.
wanted to make it more like how it was, like at the original. I remember watching the original Amazing Spider-Man with my dad,
Mm.
and they recently rebooted it, and apparently it's just been doing horrible.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Jeez. Weren't
Wait, is that the same like animation as the Spider-Man point meme? Amazing Spider-Man, or
Oh,
are we
like
talking
the
about a
original
different one?
Spider-Man? Like,
That's
like
the
a
one that they
generation before.
rebooted. Like that's the
Oh.
one that they're trying to reboot.
Ooh.
Damn.
But with like the same animation and like blocky.
No, different. It's like
top
really
frame
gross.
style?
It's really gross 3D animation. Like
Ah,
remember from that one anime like Golden Kamuy where there was like the bear? It's like that.
ah,
Oh
It's
no.
really bad.
That's
It's really
Golden
rough.
Cum? What is Golden Cum?
Golden Come oh my god, I'm butchering
That's
that anyways.
actually,
But it was like an anime that
What
people
else
are
is
just
here?
like, oh, it's so good. But if you only get over the CG, and I'm like, no, that's a
No,
pretty
let's just
hard
complain
pass. Like
about
it's a
fucking
hard barrier to
CG
get
for a
over.
minute.
So they rebooted the Rugrats.
what?
So what?
When the hell did
Weren't
that
they
happen?
gonna reboot as well?
Yes,
they did
that's
reboot,
what I heard.
reboot.
Was
That's
it
so
any good?
meta, dude.
It doesn't matter. Reboot was something special.
Reboot was
They
a
did
cool
Ben
show.
10.
So what was reboot
Really?
before it was
They did Ben 10
rebooted?
again? What?
Just boot.
That's what they called it. Ben 10 again.
Ben 10 again? Question mark? Question mark? Exclamation point?
They did Scooby Doo, and everyone looks like fucking
Oh yeah, that looked
Family
bad.
Guy.
Yes.
Characters.
Ew, that's so
Back
bad.
then,
Bad
Scooby Doo,
animation
Velma could
style.
get it, yo. Velma could get it.
Dude, Fred could get it.
Oh, are we simping on Velma? Dude, Velma was something.
I'm simping on Fred. I don't know about these guys.
So
I got a thing for
Fucking
I
Bob.
watched.
Scoob.
Do you guys remember like the live action Scooby Doo movies?
Yep.
Yes.
yeah,
sir.
yo, Velma in that one, Linda Cardellini, bro. It's my
Yo.
celebrity crush right there. She is my favorite. Gets me horny every time.
You got a boner right now. I can see it.
No
Yeah,
cap.
man. I'm packing.
Back
I'm
in.
fucking
He's bricked up right now.
Fuck you like.
Bricked up.
I'm bricked off like an old iPhone, man.
You can't tell, but like this microphone stand, that's actually my penis.
Yeah. Yeah, talk for a sec about that old that Scooby Doo live action though. Come on, give it to us.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched it recently, and
Does it hold up?
it holds up, man. It holds up. It is a fantastic movie. Great acting, great CGI.
Was that the one with the island?
Really crazy.
That was the one on
sights,
the island.
actually.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah, that was the one with
With,
Melvin
with-
Dew.
And it's hilarious. It's so
Melvin
funny.
Dew or Scrappy Doo?
Melvin Dew.
I don't know.
Scrappy-Doo as
Actually, I
well,
thought it
but
was
like
Scrappy.
Melvin Dew.
I,
There
know
was
that- I remember there being a
Scooby-Doos.
Melvin Dew in there.
Yeah,
Melvin
dude,
Dew was
like,
in there.
But was it? He was just like a random guy, right?
Yeah, there was a phone call for a Mr. Dew, and then Melvin Dew.
Melvin Dew.
Melvin Dew.
Scooby.
Yo, yes, it was.
The bartender's got like a New York accent for some reason.
Nah, Scooby.
Scooby. I remember discovering my sexuality when
What a
in the
segue.
Melvin Dew.
What a segue.
Yeah, we were watching Scooby-Doo, and the little spirits get like thrown around, and then Fred gets put inside of Daphne, and then like there was like a lot of like a lot of like motions like
Gyration.
that, and then he's like checking himself out after, and I was like, whoa, sex. Like that was the moment I was like, fucking.
That's what
Scooby Doo
clicked.
made it real
Yeah.
for me.
yeah, Scooby-Doo really solidified Boner Town for me.
What's new, Scooby Doo? Porn.
So I've got an interesting subject for y'all.
All right.
What movie made you discover your sexuality? What movie or TV show? Brought it out by
Evangelion,
you?
Neon Genesis.
Mike was so
Mike-
quick with it.
No.
Mike was that? Yeah, Mike, give it to us again.
It was it's either the first or the second episode of Neon Genesis Evangelion, like the original like animated or like the original anime, and I think it's like either the first or the second episode where Shinji goes into Rei's apartment and then she is in the shower or something like that, comes out, and then he like trips over her and then on top, and then just like end up getting a little bit of titty. And you're like,
Word.
wait, and then I was like, wait a second, guys. And after that day, hey, there we go. That's where the blue-haired fantasy comes
That's where it
from.
all came from.
Yep, where it all
This is
came
where it
from.
all began.
Okay. All right.
Trying to think.
I'm trying to think too.
I know. I'll take a drink to that because I said the
The C word.
the C word. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Anime definitely like would have been for me, but I couldn't tell you. Okay, probably Pokemon, because
Oh, dude, Misty.
Yo, Nurse Joy though.
Nurse Joy,
When-
Nurse
Misty.
Joy brought joy to my
when
pants.
I was younger, I was downloading stuff on LimeWire. Remember LimeWire?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And you
It's just fucking like
you
all the
download, like,
STDs for your computer
something.
ever.
and it would just be porn instead of what you were actually downloading.
Yeah.
And I downloaded I tried to download like a Pokemon episode, and it was fucking Ash giving it to Misty from behind.
Yo.
And I like fucking like turned it off.
Oh,
and
it
I
was
like,
it was a different
the
type of
fuck?
Pokemon episode. That's for
this
sure.
is bad. And I went and like I was like all weird, and my dad's like, "What's wrong?" And like I told him about it, and he's like, gave me the talk or whatever. And I was like, "That's bad. I should never do that again. That was awful. I don't ever want to see that shit in my life." But then after that
Dude.
point, it like planted the seed.
Mm.
So then
Yeah,
the
that
next
That was probably
hour I
the
went back.
beginning.
Dude, I remember as a kid, I was like watching like YTV, like you know when it got like late at night and you'd get like anime shows.
Yeah.
I remember I was watching this like anime show. And I thought it was super edgy because I was like 7, and then it was called Mar or something, just like MAR, and that's all I remember about it. And I just remember seeing some like huge anime tits when I was like 6 or 7 or 8
No.
or something like that. And dude, I felt so guilty. I had to go outside and sit on my swing set for like an hour and like swing it out.
Swing it out.
Having an
I was just
existential
thinking
moment.
about it. I was like, I shouldn't have seen that. I shouldn't have seen it.
Dude, actually, like late night YTV.
It's late
I
night television in
did it to
general.
so many people. It was
my
myself as
God.
well. It was like .hack signs.
Oh,
and
dot
the
hack.
intro goes ahead and has it where like a person with like the
remembered something.
VR headset goes in through like this portal, and then by doing so, like they all like start like having their clothing all shredded off, and I'm like, oh,
Mike,
eyes, what's going on here?
Mike.
And you're just
think
like,
it's-
oh my lord, why am I watching this? And then you end up watching it for a long time, and then you stay up at night. You want to go watch it some more, and you don't understand why, but sure enough.
Mike, you unearthed a deep memory for me. Because I like white-haired anime chicks are the cutest thing, Very nice. I wish white hair was real, like not while you're just old. Like I wish genetically you could just have like fucking platinum ass blonde, like basically white hair. I think it's so cool. But Dot Hack Legend of the Twilight, I think it's volume 2, Mike. One of the inside cover images.
No.
You know what I'm
That's
talking
volume
about.
1. That is
Volume
that is
1?
the.
You know what I'm talking
you
about.
you open the page and
You
like,
open the page and there's Black Rose there. She looking all like
Ooh.
sexy.
Ooh.
And you're like, what is this feeling
and
inside?
then
of
you have
me?
like Kite, and then that other like night person behind the palm tree, just like
Yes, sir.
being like, and the night guy's like putting his hand up underneath his chin, like checking him out, and then Kite is just like, oh,
That
out
image
behind
is
the
burned into my
palm tree,
brain.
and you're like, it's exactly that volume. Like
And that
I remember
That's
being
hilarious.
young,
white
and
haired
then
anime chicks, like
just looking through a bunch of manga, and then that was one of them, and then you know how usually those types of manga are wrapped, like they have a shrink wrap around it so that people don't go ahead and like can just readily access the content. And then just sure enough, like I open up this page, and then first thing, boom, there it is, and I'm like, what did I just see?
And then you
What is
also
this?
go like
what
this.
is
Dude, I like as far as I can think, I can't remember a specific thing, but like my dad always had these like random artworks around the house of like naked chicks. So it was like kind of around to begin with, but it wasn't never like an attraction thing. But I remember late night TV, it was like a random cartoon, or it was
He's finding it.
what was that TV network that was like all about like fucking men and like
Like
Spike.
TV?
Spike,
Mansplaining.
Spike TV.
Spike, and like shit like that.
Oh my god, yo, was it Mansers, or was it
Answers was very, very sexist. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember
whole channel
the
was,
one with
man.
he's a late night show host right now,
Joe
Jimmy
Rogan.
Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel. Which one was it was the one that he had like the girls like jumping on the trampoline at the end of the show. Does anybody else not get that?
No.
It's the
I don't
Man
remember
Show.
that.
It's the Man Show with Jimmy Kimmel. If you've ever
The
watched that
Man
before.
Show.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
the Man
99
Show.
to 2004.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wow.
I remember that. I saw just a YouTube video about that, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I remember watching that on Spike, and of course, you're like when we went over to my grandparents' place for the summer, we'd spend like a couple weeks, and they would have satellite TV with all of these different networks on it that we didn't have, and
Oh,
Spike
yeah,
was one of those.
Actually,
And then we
that's
watched
another
Man
thing.
Show at like 11 o'clock, and then like right past the door down a hallway is like my grandparents, and me and my brother, my cousins are all just like watching this, and we have like girls jumping up on the trampoline in scantily like plaid outfits.
Scantily
and
plaid.
Then that is.
Is that when you got a trampoline, Mike?
Mike,
Shortly
I want one of
thereafter.
those.
And I was just like, "Where's the girls? I don't get it."
I remember now too having a sleepover with a kid in I think like early middle school, and he randomly went to this like channel that wasn't unlocked yet, but it showed like trailers for the channel or something. Like if you paid for the channel, like this is what you were getting. And it was fucking basically the porn channels that were on trial for satellite TV. And we were having this sleepover, and he just put this shit on and just like sat and watched it. Nothing happened. He's like, dude, check this shit out. And he just like, we're watching basically porn. What was it? Girls Gone Wild and shit like that.
Oh, shit,
It was hilarious. That's what I remember.
Oh my
the
god, I
most.
remember like whenever you go to like a hotel, they have the exact same channel.
Yeah.
And then I remember when my brother and my cousin were like sharing a room because we'd separate out between the girls and the guys. All of a sudden we'd just be like check it, like we'd just go like check through all the satellite channels, and then there it is. It's exactly that one.
my favorite memory from like our first time actually getting a place to stay in Scotland was Colin and I going on to the channels and like going through checking TV channels, and like one of the first channels that popped up was omasex.com.
Oma sex.
Yeah, it was all
that
these-
was in Kiev. That was in Kiev.
That came up again in Kiev. We first saw it in Scotland, and we
really?
thought
Oh, I
it was
didn't know that.
hilarious. And then we checked the TV channels in Kiev as well, and Oma Sex was still there.
So are we missing Oma sex in North America? Why don't we have?
We
Oma
don't. It's
sex?
a whole fucking channel on like their cable out there. It's just
Jeez.
grandmas.
That
Like
disturbing. Yeah, it was actually like terrifying.
it's rough, dude. It is rough.
People
Hey,
from
man,
Scotland
people
see
are-
Lemon Party. They're like, "What? We had this on TV."
Oh no. Just doesn't have the audience here apparently.
Listen, when you get old, your options become limited. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Dude,
true.
I just don't think we have a refined enough taste here. I think we just have this, you know, we got this different personality, I say.
Our taste has not aged.
We've been sleeping on the homosex way too much.
Yeah.
I mean, Europe is older, man. Like, just give it to them. We're the young guns over here in America.
It's true.
Young country, young fucks. You know.
Yeah. Anyways, we were talking about fucking cartoons, dude.
Yeah, we're really
Cartoons
bad
that
for like
exposed us to
segues.
sexuality.
Yeah, sorry, I
yeah,
opened up
yeah.
that can of worms. We tried.
Oh,
We really
It's all
tried.
good.
Honestly, before I saw any cartoon that exposed me to sexuality, I just straight up saw porn on my dad's TV.
Whoa.
I think that's why I'm so weird now with sex.
It was in that
I
moment.
think
that
that's one
my,
of the
my fate was sealed.
handful of reasons, but like I was like 4 or some shit. and,
What?
like, I just like went downstairs at like 3 a.m. because I couldn't sleep, and my dad was asleep on the couch, and like there was just porn on the TV, and like I didn't even know what I was seeing. I was like, this shit's crazy. Like girls riding guys, like girls putting things in guys' butts types. Like I think it was just. I remember it flipping through a lot of clips. Like it might have been on some trailer shit, but it showed everything, and like I was just like, holy, like I never felt that way. Like that had me feeling like a type of way. Like a part of me was like, maybe I shouldn't see this, but a part of me was like,
Should I unlock
I'm
it?
tingling.
Yeah, I just unlocked. Joey just unlocked the memory for me. This one's pretty nuts.
Unlock
man.
the 5th gate.
Literally.
Yeah.
So okay, so I remember when I was like, I must have been 11 or 12. My brother showed me this one video from Funny Junk called Horny Kid, and it was these two like topless girls doing like a topless car wash, and there was just like a child watching and just like feeling sex for the first time. And then I watched that and I was like, you know, being an 11-year-old, I was like, I wonder
This is
if
me.
Yeah, so I was like, this is me. And then also, I wonder if there are people my age doing this. So when the family computer was unoccupied on my own time, I went onto Google, and as an 11-year-old, I Googled naked 11-year-old, and I started Googling like 11-year-old like sex, and then I couldn't find that, so I searched 12-year-old, 13, and I was like really trying to find it, and I didn't know how to clear my search history or anything like that, and like I bet you my dad got like raided or something for that, because the next
Oh my
day
God,
my dad
dude.
approached me haggard as fuck, like he looked like he hadn't slept at all, and he was like, you cannot search this stuff. Like he was like never do like that's the closest I ever got to a sex talk with my dad, was like me as an 11-year-old searching like naked 11-year-old sex, and then my dad the next day just being like, please never do that again. Like it looked like he had been through some
man.
shit, bro.
That's rough.
Mom coming onto the
Wow.
computer afterwards, looking at the search history and just being like,
Yo, maybe that's what it was too. Just
Yeah,
like
your mom just being like,
"What the
"Please
fuck are
tell
you
me this
looking
was
up?"
Josh.
No. My parents were split at the time, so there's my dad all single and stuff. Like
Like, what the fuck did I
oh
do?
boy.
he's like,
Oh, no.
I didn't start. Oh my god.
Yeah, I feel you. When I was 14, I did that. I remember, like, I was looking for sex with people my age. I didn't understand the unethical implications.
Yeah, you don't understand it back then. You're just like, I wonder if people my age are doing
I was just
this.
like, bro, like, that's the hottest thing to me is people my age. you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's
And
what I'm trying to see.
I was trying to
then
connect.
then all of a sudden, you know, you read
Oh,
Brave
rough.
New World, and then you're like, why isn't this happening? My God, like,
I
where's this, guys?
remember our family got a color printer, and I remember searching up sexy girls and printing out photos to hide under my bed.
And like
I
there's-
didn't even know what jerking off was at that point. I just like liked looking at the pretty girls.
And then there's the one photo that doesn't print on time, and you just leave it
Yeah, it's
idle
like
for a while.
mom's home, and you're like trying to pull it out of the printer.
You're hitting all the buttons on the print, like fuck.
That's so funny.
So yeah, I
Just
think I got
like,
my
hey,
battery
you guys,
by
you want to
the
come
FBI.
over and see my portfolio?
I
You ever
gotta
see my
pee. I need to do this, I gotta pee.
Josh is canceled. He's peeing.
I gotta pee, everyone.
Oh, fucking canceled.
You were supposed to pee before we left, Josh.
It's true.
Don't worry, he's making piss for all of us.
It's true.
It's true.
I think
Making
we shall moving on to our segment. We should just make this a segment in the podcast. We do our ads and then we do one of these really quick.
We have ads.
Our ads. Yes, let's talk about our ads.
Whoa.
We've got merch, you guys. It's the PODIboys.com. You go there, you pick out the cool shirts and the cool pieces of clothing that we make. You put it into your cart. You use the code podcast10. You get a 10% off on your order. And then you order it and you feel happy because you have Pody Boys merch.
It's true. And just to confirm, it's not thepodiboys.com. It's podiboys.com.
I did say the before saying PODIboys.com.
This
Do
is
not
true.
listen to me, but listen to the stuff after I said that. The next segment we're going to do is kill it, eat it, or come on it.
You want to do this so
I
bad.
want to
Almost
do
made
this
it
so
the
bad.
hour.
Uh-oh.
Almost made it the hour.
And you know what? Jovi wanted to do it bad too.
I did want to do it. I like choosing things like that.
Well, like, how do you have a subject where you have those three options? Like, what kind of thing could you possibly have those three considerations for?
Let's
You
just
can
say
do-
condiments.
So-
If you had to choose
You can do
between
people,
killing
you
it,
can
coming
do
in,
food items.
yeah.
No.
See, the kill it or
It's
eat
mainly
it works
people.
when it's something like inanimate. You know what I mean? Like, if it's like, this book fucking sucks. Well, you know what you could do? Kill it or eat it. Like,
You
well,
come
I guess I
on
have
the
to eat
book.
it because I can't kill it.
You could also come on it.
But you could come on it. But
Mhm.
when it's people, it's like kill and eat it are kind of the same thing. They're gonna die regardless.
Yeah, but killing it and then just like moving on with your life is another thing. But like I think like killing someone and eating them is like that's a whole nother level of like fucked up and kind of petty.
Can I do all three?
You choose
In-
both.
You could
in
do
that
all
order?
three.
Kill it-
Like that's
kill it,
the
eat it, come on
order.
it?
That's a different kind of
Kill it,
feeling.
come on it, and then eat it.
That's a different kind of feeling entirely.
Oh god.
So
That's
Unless we want to kind of get
necrophilia.
meta with it, where it's like if you eat it, then you gain its essence and its strength.
it's
Kind of like that.
Brody just had an epiphany.
By eat it, you mean like you become them. You consume them.
Kill it with your cum and then eat it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's very much like fuck, marry, kill,
Yeah, except
Kill
it's
you.
kill,
come.
fuck it. Not even, just coming on it.
Yeah, it's not even fucking it.
To an extent, all of these are kill. So let's play. So here we go.
All right, Mike, you got that generator?
You got
up
that
still?
Jenny up?
Yeah,
I'm
get
gonna
it, get it.
I'm gonna grab our order.
I might. Let me bring it up. Oh damn it! I ended up going back to the cams.
Oops.
Bong, 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 bong.
Bing
There
bong.
we are.
Fuck you.
There's
life.
stairs behind you, Brody.
What's that?
Are there
Alright,
stairs behind you?
There is stairs behind me.
You get a roller coaster in your house. That's sick.
Yeah, dude, I could just go straight back in my rolly chair.
Yeah.
See, now the problem with doing this with celebrities is that there's probably going to be plenty that
Celebrity backlash.
nobody else knows. Like I know for myself, I'm looking at like some of these roles
Just
and
just shuffle it
getting a
till
lot.
we get three we know.
I mean at the same time, okay. I feel like most everybody has an idea of who these three people are.
Okay, shoot.
All right, so first off, just as clarity on the rules of
Okay.
the game, let's go over that. So Brody, take it away.
So kill it. You have to pick one for each of these three people. Kill it is obviously just killing it, getting rid of it. Eat it. What are we doing? are we gonna do like you absorb their essence, you become them? Like
Sure, that makes it interesting. That's better than just like
Like, that
That
eating.
does make it a little more interesting.
eat the rich, dude. Like which one? Like if you could take their life over, which one would it be?
And consume,
Okay, so how about this is kill, come, or become?
Whoa, nice.
That's actually sick. I fuck with that.
And I kind of thought I'd have to opt out because, like, what if I have to work with one of these celebrities that I say I will kill, eat, or come? You know?
And this is just some
That is
weird
like
thing that you're
flagging
gonna have
out
to
there.
explain
You
to them.
should-
It's just like, sorry, it was just like it came up,
Yeah.
you came up short.
It's way better to work with them and be like, I once said this about you on a podcast.
I once said I would kill, eat, or come on here.
Also, what are the
Yeah.
odds of them ever looking this deep to find this podcast from however many months or whatever ago?
It's true. Here I am being paranoid.
You
You never know.
One of those
man.
bridges that you
Good.
probably will
Please
just
do.
have to cross later.
It's true.
Potentially.
All right, kill it, eat it, or become it.
Wait.
Okay.
Kill it, become it, become it. Kill it, become it.
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right. So first off, we have Rachel Ray.
I don't even know who Rachel Ray is.
Do I have to re-roll already? Fuck me.
Damn, yeah. I thought
Rachel
you
Ray
said-
was a Food Network host.
Oh,
Why do you
Rachel
think
Ray's
you know
something
Food
on-
Network
Hold
hosts? You're like, wait, let me find ones that we all know.
Because you know Martha
Like-
Stewart.
you're like, let me find some
Hold
people
on,
that
this
we're
is
all
gonna-
for
this is
sure
gonna be
gonna
such an
know.
What if we do random objects? Random
think
object
so.
generator. I've got one pulled
See,
up.
that's the thing. Is like I want just nouns.
Yeah, okay, I
people.
got
So
you.
like you could get celebrities, or you could get the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Like I would come on that for sure.
I would come on the leading tower.
All
Are
right.
you kidding me? Like who
I've
would?
got
who
I've
wouldn't?
got 3 for you guys. I've
That
got
was an
3.
easy one.
You got 3?
I got 3.
'Kay.
Sandal, glasses, or tree, or and tree.
Sandals,
A singular
glasses,
sandal,
shoes.
a pair of glasses, or a tree.
I would become glasses.
That's so deep.
So are we
Come on,
doing
tree.
OG kill
I
it?
have
Come on it
come on
now.
a tree before.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
It was in a cemetery.
Wait,
Whoa.
what?
Yeah.
No, okay, we need a story now.
What's going on here? Explain.
Bro, I don't know, like, I was really old too, like. But, like, honestly, like, I used to hide my weed in the cemetery a block away from my house.
I remember that.
Mhm.
And then so, I don't know, like, and also, like, additionally, like, a trigger for my horniness is, like, frustration sometimes. Like, especially, like, not frustration, like, with a person much, but, like, if, like, my computer starts acting up or, like, my shit's lagging, like, that kind of frustration, like, it makes you want to masturbate. And, like, I don't know, like, I remember I drove to the cemetery, because it's a block away from my house, so I was like, I'll stop at the cemetery on the way home, smoke weed, and then drive home, so my parents don't know I'm high, type shit. And then, I was at the cemetery, and something, like, pissed me off, I forget what it was, but I was just so horny, like, I just, like, had such a big boner, and, like, it felt like I had to badly pee, but it was, like, I have to come, like, I'm so horny, and, like, I was just alone in this cemetery, and, like, I don't know, like, I was by, like, some bushes and, like, some trees and shit, and, like, it honestly took, like, 3 strokes, like, it was so fast, and, like, I just, like, it was, like, 2 seconds, like, it was, like, come, like, I just instantly came, and, like, and then I told my girlfriend at the time about it, because I thought it was kind of a weird, funny thing to do, then we had a bad breakup, and years down the line, I once saw a tweet on Twitter of one of my ex's friends saying, currently running through the cemetery my best friend's ex used to masturbate in. So I love that story is just around town for everybody and completely misinterpreted. I mean, it was a weird thing to do, but
Like you go there.
there's
explode
not like,
it.
Yeah.
That's such a classic blowout of a detail, though. Like, you did it once, and this person's like, yeah, he, like, just comes in the cemetery all the time.
exactly.
Dude,
and,
Joby
like,
is the world
yeah.
record speed holder of the fastest come.
That's the
Well,
thing.
in
Is,
every
like,
cemetery.
that's the thing. Is like it wasn't like I was trying to masturbate. Like it just had to be let out. Like it was.
it
that
wasn't like you were
horny, like-
vigorously like going at it. It was just
no,
like
no, it was like
you're on a
get out,
hairpin
like,
trigger
I'm
at that
peeing,
point.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, like if I peed on that tree, no one would have cared. Like I just had to have something else come out of my dick.
Like, Joey could have come in an aquarium at that point, man.
But imagine if
No,
you were
man.
like a bystander, just seeing this guy just get out of his car into the cemetery and just whips it out. Just oh my god.
No, because
Like
that.
just from
that
the
is
outside
what the
looking
sight
in,
was
that's
if you
just
were there secretly. Like that is what happened. Like I just
Mhm.
drove in, like opened my door, like I was like at my door, like Like I was beside my door.
Imagine people being there and just like
Swear.
seeing you, but they like,
Like,
hid.
also, like,
They
visiting
hid to
dead
watch
loved
you.
ones.
Yeah. They hid
No,
to be like,
they're-
this
they're
guy. What the
in
fuck's this guy
midst
doing?
of a funeral. Like they're putting their dead relative in the ground, and you just come out of your car and just fucking blast it.
So
It's just
what if
throwing
Jovi's
flowers
come,
down the
like,
hole.
like planted a seed in that soil.
yeah, what if
What
Jovi's
if I'm
come,
part of a
like,
tree?
yeah, no, went through the soil and then impregnated a ghost?
You know what's crazy? I chose I would become sunglasses, but I came on a tree. But me coming on a tree could make me become a tree.
What?
Well,
Somehow, in
That-
the grand scheme of things, it all makes sense.
In the grand scheme of things. And then what was the other object?
yeah, what
Like,
were our 3 objects?
Sandal, a singular sandal, a tree.
Dude,
I guess I kill it.
I would kill a
That's
sandal.
black.
I don't like sandals.
I'd become the tree because I guess boys come on them.
At least you
I'd
get
become that one tree that Jovi came on.
Because that would be funny.
I
I'd-
would eat the sandal because I think it would actually be the physically easiest to eat.
That's true.
Yeah,
Probably kill the glasses and then come on the tree because I love Mother Nature.
I would eat a tree. I think I would eat a tree.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd eat the tree,
The whole fucking tree?
This guy's hungry, bro. You don't know.
kill the glasses, come on the sandal.
but then you become a tree also.
That sounds like a vacation.
Mhm.
Kill a tree, eat the glasses, come on a sandal.
So how was your trip to Puerto Rico? Oh, you know.
Ever heard of kill, come, become?
Okay, should I throw another couple words in the old generator here?
Oh
Yeah.
Should I randomize them
Let's-
This is a great game.
let's see where it goes.
This should be a regular game.
All right. Oh, this is good. This is good. A scarf, a sketch
Oh.
pad, and a catalog.
What's the catalog of?
It just says catalog.
Jovi, what's the catalog
Could
of?
be tires. Could
Catalog
be.
of?
Yeah,
I
what's the
like
catalog of?
Ben's
Illustrated.
initial suggestion of tires.
Tires.
A
A
catalog
tire
of tires
catalog.
is boring.
Wait, is Sports Illustrated a catalog?
No.
How is it not?
Like
Like
a
what?
catalog is a list of things to purchase. What are you
Yes.
purchasing in Sports Illustrated?
Yeah.
Sports or
Like
Watches?
underwear, like don't isn't it like sports like bras? And, or is
I
that
don't know.
not what it is? Is Sports Illustrated just models?
It's like a sports magazine.
Mhm.
Oh.
In what
Yeah,
sense?
definitely
What
not
is
models.
Sports
Yeah,
Illustrated
like
really?
Sports Illustrated that seems to only be models. Like I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's because sports is
Can you imagine someone
Largely
looking for a
like a
sports
men's
magazine
thing.
getting that? There's no sports in here.
Ben, can you Google Sports Illustrated just to see like what it is exactly?
It's a magazine.
Well, no, but like in it, like what is it really?
Sexy ladies, because men like sports and sexy ladies.
It's Spike TV in a magazine.
That's actually a great description.
Sports Illustrated's website has nothing but burly
Titties.
dudes tackling each other.
Come on, Sports Illustrated.
Nice.
That's a full 180.
Yeah,
were our 3
they
things again?
provide sports news,
scarf,
expert
scarf,
analysis,
a
highlights,
catalog,
stats, and
and a
scores.
sketch
Catalog, yeah.
I would love to be a sketch pad.
I would come on a sketch pad like.
Yeah,
with art.
you know those like art that they do when they put a splotch of paint or something, or like ink or whatever, and then they draw around it to make a creature. I'd do that, but with my cum.
Honestly, I think I would eat the sketch pad, I'd become a scarf, and I'd come on the catalog.
That just
Think
sounds
that-
like the natural order of things.
I would eat the scarf so I could regurgitate it and do that magic trick where it's like an endless scarf coming out of your mouth, but it's just a scarf that I'm regurgitating.
I'm with Brody, so I would come on the catalog because there's probably something good in there, or at least for tires, it's a bunch of holes. And then I would become a sketch pad because that's like a lot of possibilities to be. And then I would eat the scarf, yeah, for the magic trick. That's a great idea.
Thanks.
Mm.
I don't think I have anything to add to that. Like, I'm pretty sure we've covered all the perms and the comms.
Yeah.
There's
Let's
only
see
so many
what the
directions you can
ROD has to say.
What?
Ooh, okay. A keychain, a box of chocolates, and a towel.
I'd become
I'm
the box of
obviously
chocolates.
eating the box of
I
chocolates.
would come on. Yeah,
I would come on
I'd
the
become the
chocolate.
box of chocolates because you never know what you're gonna get. I would come on the towel, and then I would. What was the last one? It would be eating the. Oh no, you kill,
Keychain.
Can I come on
kill the
that?
keychain.
Yeah, keychain, box of chocolates, and a towel.
I'd hold to that. Everybody's cummed on a freaking towel
Yeah.
at some
And
point.
a towel.
No.
The towel's
I'd
fate
come
was
on a
sealed.
towel.
Mhm. I've actually never come on a towel. I'm more of a Kleenex guy myself.
More of a sock guy.
More of a sock guy.
Which is pretty gross. Like I should be a. Sometimes I look at my sock.
Do you come
and
on
I'm
the
like, I
outs-
feel bad about myself.
Do you come on the outside of the sock or on the inside?
Inside.
Outside.
What?
I use it like a fucking
Like a rag?
What the
Like
fuck?
a rag, yeah.
You have to put that on your foot.
And like sometimes I like see it and I'm like I feel like
Not that sock.
just like I'm not doing good and like I just feel like when your room is extremely messy and you just like don't feel good about yourself, like my cum sock makes me feel like that sometimes.
Wait.
No,
What's
it is.
its
So it
name?
is just like a particular sock.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
cum
yeah,
sock
yeah.
an ad thing? Cum sock
It is okay.
Yeah.
It is
Oh.
the
Yeah, yeah,
sock,
cum
not
sock's
like
an
there
ad.
are multiple socks or like hey, like
There's,
whatever
like,
sock
one or
I
two
have within
socks.
my vicinity, I will use.
No,
You don't just come in like a sock and then wash it and then wear it again. You pick a sock to come on, and that is
Hold on.
forever the cum sock.
I had a sock.
It's just a portable version of a cum wall.
Yeah, it's like a cum rag.
Skit idea. Could this be funny? There's a man talking with his friends on Discord or whatever. He's like, yeah, man, I use a cum sock. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. Hangs up. And then other friends wait at the door. It's like, dude, you ready to go? He's like, yeah, I'll be there in a second. I just gotta run to the bathroom. Can you grab me a pair of socks from my room? And then the friend's like, oh, fuck. The cum sock. And he goes in the room. And there's only one pair of socks there, but he doesn't know. Is it the cum sock? Is it not the cum sock?
Oh no.
I don't know.
And then he has to
Potential
pick
there.
up the socks.
A lot of suspense in
Didn't I,
this.
like,
I'm
Yeah.
sure you know what the cum sock is because the jokes of them standing up is hilarious.
Didn't I like leave a cum sock out one time and like you touched it and got a boner? That happened, I think.
What? Maybe.
I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure.
Always
Like,
just
I'm pretty
gaslighting
sure. Like,
Josh.
I accidentally, like, back in kids, like, left a cum sock on the couch, which is disgusting. Like, that's a horrible. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that's really bad. But,
First of
like,
all,
However, it's really
then-
easy for me to get a boner. Like
but then I remember, like, Josh sat down and was like, "Oh, like, is that cum?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm sorry, it is." And then he
I
had a
remember-
boner.
I remember hearing this too.
Yeah, no, I
Mhm.
told you this story too. What it happened?
But like, literally, I can get a boner from my crotch touching like a countertop. Like, I'm just ready to go at all times.
I'm
Like,
with you there,
honestly,
pal.
like, if I'm being
just
honest,
happens.
I'm sure the boner was unrelated, but the story is true when I tell it that way. Still, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I remember one time on a bus, bro, you may not remember saying this, but I remember that you said you don't get random boners anymore. Did the random boners actually stop, or were you just saying that?
No, I don't really.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not a random boner guy.
No.
Like, I still get random boners.
Mm-hmm.
really?
Mm-hmm.
I get like
Curse,
rare
man.
ones. Not money.
I think I'm just dying, maybe.
you should go to a doctor.
I don't know what it is. Like,
Just old, man.
has there ever been a day where you haven't had a boner?
No.
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 A whole day?
Yes.
Never. What are you talking about?
I mean, maybe, but I don't know if I would have perceived it.
I think it would have been like rare. It would have been an occasional thing.
I'm at least starting my day erect. Like that. Those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I wake up 10 out of 10 horny, like every day.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to.
Brody's not feeling it.
I don't get morning boners.
Boys, what's your take?
Come on.
What's your take, boys?
There's a lot of boners out there.
That's true.
Yes, but are they
That's
yours?
This is a good thought.
Yeah.
I'd say I have some ownership over a couple boners here and there.
Boner shit.
Hit us with 3 more.
All right, 3 more random objects:
3 more to cap the episode off.
a pair of dice.
Oh.
So you got 2. A rug
What?
and a bone saw.
Wait, what
Whoa.
was the middle one?
A rug.
I'm gonna
Rug.
come on the bone saw.
I'm gonna come on
That
a rug because you can blend it
power
in like
move.
it never happened.
I'm gonna eat the dice because it sounds lucky.
I was gonna say. I'm gonna eat
Dice
the
sounds safe
as
to
well.
eat too. Like I'm with you
Yeah.
on that one. I think dice go
Yeah,
down
you could just
easier than a
swallow
rug.
both of them.
I'm gonna come on a bone saw. That sounds violent.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
And it's
gonna
a bone
go
saw.
with
From the
violence.
bone saw.
I'm gonna kill the bone saw, so I can have that as my nickname. The
Kill the
bone saw
bone
killer.
I'm with Brody. I'd rather kill the bone saw. And I've always found myself in situations in which the rug is getting soiled.
Okay. Well, does it change things
You
if I say
always found
Bonesaw is
yourself
the
in
one from
situations.
Spider-Man 1?
I'm sorry, what?
Not at all.
Yeah, what?
So how did Spider-Man 1 come into this equation?
How does this change
Oh,
anything at
He said,
all?
would it change things if I said the Bonesaw is the one from Spider-Man 1?
What bone saw?
It's the guy who fights in the cage.
Mhm.
Bone saw.
Oh.
Bonesaw! 3
Bonesaw.
minutes!
Oh,
Yeah, I'd still
what?
kill him.
Oh my god, that definitely happened, didn't it? I
Because
got
if I
it.
kill him, then I'd just be Spider-Man.
This guy.
Oh shit.
Right?
Bone saw.
Who played
works.
Bonesaw?
Bill
Bonesaw
Murray.
McGraw. That's his full
That's Hulk
name.
Hogan.
Randy Savage.
What?
Randy
That's
Savage was in
crazy.
Spider-Man 1?
That makes sense though. Just the way he said Bonesaw kind of felt like a Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, you know. Bonesaw.
Of course.
Yeah,
they'd get
So
it.
much,
portrayed
so many
by
things that
Randy
you just
Savage.
forget about in those
Fuck yeah, I come
classic
on Randy
childhood
Savage.
films
That's
that-
fucking hilarious.
Would you fuck on Randy
I've
Savage, a
always
bone
thought
saw,
he-
or a
So
bone in the
goofy.
shape of a saw?
No, I don't know. Everyone does this at his show. They're like, Bonesaw!
Bone saw.
Summer armor for you.
I give
Yeah,
you a
it's super
limb.
And I'd still kill Bonesaw. So you could be the Bonesaw
Shame.
killer.
You could be.
I agree.
I
True.
don't get
He'd be an
satisfaction
actual
from
murderer.
Killing, like, inanimate objects, so I also want to
No
kill the
Bonesaw required.
Tell him, Joey. Jeez.
Like, what is killing dice like? You ever like punch something and then your hand just hurts and you're like double mad?
No.
You just
Yeah,
get one of
It's
those
like
fucking
negative satisfaction.
compressors from those compressor channels on TikTok.
What?
You ever seen those? What are those called?
Hydraulic presses.
Hydraulic presses.
Oh yeah.
This
Yeah,
hydraulic
crush it.
press shit. It just crushes it.
Hydraulic press your own hand. I
We'll
want
do
to
that to
see
bone
that. I
saw.
want to see a dark web hydraulic press.
Oh,
Please
fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Up next week's drama.
Don't quote me on that. Josh always says, I want to see a
A dark
web hydraulic press, like a dick in a hydraulic press.
Dude, there is one, and it's called
No,
it's called the
literally,
Man with the Jar.
Joey Lopez told me that Patrick showed him a video like that.
What?
Apparently, when the internet was like starting, like in this much earlier stages, there was this site called Rotten.com, which was like actual like gore, like murder, like real life, like the worst shit.
Makes sense.
And like, yeah, he said he saw I don't think it was a hydraulic press, but he said he saw a dick get like clamp pressed.
Ah!
Oh no.
No, I'm good.
And that wasn't
Yeah.
even like, I'm not gonna like repeat, but that wasn't even the worst thing he told me. He said some actually horrific things that were like, it's like real footage of like horrible crimes. Like,
And that's not even like compared to like E-fucked is just fucking weird and gross.
E-fuck is just weird. Yeah, like sometimes if I'm just bored, I'm like, what's on E-fuck lately? You know what I mean? Like,
Check your social media like you check eFucks.
It's funny because like
like actually.
I always remember
Stuff.
I always remember Colin always showing us random E-fuck videos.
Yeah.
And he still does that. Like he'll still be like, yo, check out this
Totally
random
does.
fucked up video. Like he has not changed a bit. Like in that sense.
The
Like,
trolling of wannabe porn stars, episode 37.
Oh
God.
fuck, dude.
You're just off in a Starbucks, and it's just like, yo, dude, check this out. He's got the speakers on and everything.
Fucking casting to the speakers.
Like, dude, not allowed on the place.
Yeah. What else you got there for us, Ben?
Yeah, give us another one actually.
Right.
Bonesaw was good. Bonesaw was very open ended.
I got an incense holder,
Oh.
a spool of string, and a teapot.
I know what else that incense holder can hold. You know what I mean?
You know what I
Serious
mean?
cum.
I would probably eat the incense holder because it's probably the most easy and also the one that will probably not cause me to have the continuity of string going from my mouth all the way through to my anus.
See, but that's
exactly
like
why
a
I want
superpower.
to eat this
Keep
string.
listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
I'm
strength for the
listening.
same reason as the scar.
Yeah.
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 You could floss your entire inside of your body with
Feel
that.
it. Like imagine blowing your mouth and feeling.
I'm gonna
it.
market that. That's my new
Ah!
product, body
Dude,
floss.
Weird
I'm pretty
sensation.
sure.
I can almost.
I'm pretty
picture
sure
it,
in
like,
by
very
doing that,
vividly.
like you would end up like cutting through your intestine. Like it would just like no, I'm not gonna go all the way through this. Like fuck that. I'm gonna go straight out. Come on.
I never said I'd poop it out. I'd do the magic trick before it left my stomach.
No, we were just talking about
talking
like the
about
whole
the
like
full body
flossing
floss.
concept. Like,
Yeah. Or you could like, you could tie either end to a tree and then turn yourself into a human slingshot.
Oh.
Right? So you eat it,
Watch my
you eat it and poop
superpower.
it out, and then like you are like the little part you pull on a slingshot.
You just hold on to like an exercise ball or something.
Pull
the string back.
You're like just in the middle of a park. You're like, hey, why don't you put this in my hand? See what happens. Pull me back. I'm a slingshot.
Why is string coming out of your mouth and pants?
I'm gonna come on a string because for
Why are
some
you
reason,
suspended
just
between the
string
top of this tree branch and the ground?
come all like absorbed into it is funny.
Come
That
straight.
is funny. Like,
Why'd you have to say absorbed?
Absorbed. Yeah.
Because that's what it would do.
That's what
just
Spider-Man
think about
1's
it, man.
web
You're being
made out of.
crazy.
Yeah.
Ew, man.
Oh man, that gif
He
of
made it himself,
Spider-Man
man.
like shooting the web, and then it's just like a cum shot on a chick's face. Hilarious.
I think that's
love
funny
that.
too.
I
I've
love
seen
that
that
gif.
Haven't seen it. Here comes Jay with the game.
It's so easy to
What were the
look
other
up to.
things?
Yeah, what was the last one?
It was an incense holder and a teapot. Those are the other two.
I would kill the incense holder.
kill teapots.
I
Really?
become the teapot.
Ooh.
Common teapot.
Because then
Pour
then
it.
I could be
It's cum. It's
filled.
funny.
They're both
I
super
could feel full for once in my
So
life.
funny.
God damn it, you guys just can't leave me hanging on like that. Because like that just sounds bad.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I
Jay
make
pulled
a
up
self-deprecating joke in hopes that you guys are gonna jump in
Just
and,
goes
and
fine.
carry
Like,
the torch.
yeah.
I can't
Sorry.
fucking do that.
I was showing them Spider-Man cum gifs.
I was watching Spider Come.
Damn
You
it.
literally just have to search up Spider-Man cum web, and it's there.
For all the followers.
For all the followers.
all the times where they come in the podcast, and it would be like an hour long.
Cum.
Yeah,
cum.
I shot every time you hear come on this podcast.
Well, isn't there
Good
that
luck, folks.
service that you can like send like a recording out and have it like fully annotated? Like somebody will write out the entirety of like
There's a program.
all of what's
I'm sure that
Yeah.
exists. Yeah.
yeah.
There's,
I could just imagine us going back into each of our podcasts, doing that, and then just F3ing, looking up when we say certain things like piss, cum, shit, stuff like that. Like it would be like
Atrocious.
What
We'd have an
percentage
entire
of the word
podcast
said
episode
would
of
be
it.
those things?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna say it's
Us.
gotta be at least over 5 to 10%. I'm gonna put it in those
all
those
words?
margins.
I don't know.
Somewhere in
all
those
words said.
that range of
Of
numbers.
all words, I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know. They'd be like.
Here, we can fix it. Come.
Maybe like 2%. I don't know.
I'm gonna highball it. I'm gonna leave it there.
We
At
just
some
increased
point-
our cum count.
We just
At
increased
some
our
point,
cum
I feel
count.
like that would be a fun thing to look into.
Our cum count?
Yeah, the cum count, and then just have it on a tally.
Brody said there's an algorithm you can have, right?
It's a program you can upload audio or video into, and it'll turn all of the words into like a Word document, and then you can delete stuff, and it'll edit the video out.
Huh.
That's
The words you
sick.
took out and stuff.
That's it.
Yeah. So theoretically, you could do it. You could go find cum, and then
Delete
and
it
then just
all,
delete
and
every
then
other
just
word, and then export it, and it would just be every single time someone said cum back to back.
Algorithm, find cum.
That's actually like a good podcast promo. Like you should do that, or like not maybe like I don't know. Shouldn't give you what, but like someone should do that.
Our
I think that'd be,
FBI
like-
agents right now are just so disappointed.
Yeah.
This has been a very interesting episode.
Yeah, no kidding. We figured we'd add structure to this episode, and all it turned out to be was cum.
It really got us talking, though, you know?
It did.
You know, like it's good to sift through the cum thoughts.
That sounds like an Anu Katra poem.
Just getting them out of the way. You know, like
It's true. It's
being
true.
This late.
Well, we're gonna leave you with that. I hope you guys can work through all your cum thoughts, and you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.